name is Judy Moldonado, and I'm going to Mexico with the 2012 team from Emmanuel. And I actually had no plans on going to Mexico. I was in my car one day and at a stoplight and looked at Facebook real quickly and saw that Gretchen Brooks had put on that Sunday was the deadline to sign up for the Mexico trip. And all of a sudden I got that feeling that I get when the Holy Spirit is telling me to do something. And I threw my phone on the seat and said, I cannot go to Mexico. I just opened my own law firm. I don't have time. I cannot do this. And I felt God say to me, well, why did you open your own firm? He said, to be open to the calling of God in my life. So I texted Gretchen and asked her what the dates were and just decided to be silent and pray about it. The next day I prayed about it, but didn't really tell anybody what I was even thinking about. And I asked Gretchen what the trip was about, and she basically said to go out and minister to the people and try and meet their needs and minister to several of the underprivileged people in the area of Mexico that we're going to. And the following day we had a prayer time at my house, and we had a just time of being silent and seeing if God spoke to us about anything. And I had a very clear image or picture of yellow pedicure flip-flops. So I asked the people in the group if that meant anything to anyone, and everyone said no. And we went around in a circle and prayed, and someone who prayed over me said, I have this strong sense of the Spirit telling me to tell you this verse, that the Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is upon you, and He has appointed you to go out and preach the gospel to the poor. And I'm like, wow, that could be pretty pertinent to this trip, could be relevant. The next day I asked Javier what he thought, my husband, and he said, if God's calling you, then you go. So I asked Gretchen to come to my office and meet me, and we could talk about it. As we get there, I see her pulling in. I decide to wait for her outside, and she walks up to me, and on her feet are yellow pedicure flip-flops. And it confirmed to me that apparently I am supposed to go to Mexico. I am not sure what I'm going to be doing there, but my goal is just to listen for and be obedient to the call of the Holy Spirit. And I look forward to seeing what God is going to do in Mexico this year.